Our school nurses so bad at their job. Like, there's no way they are actual nurses, because I remember one time at recess, me and a couple other kids were playing on the playground, and one kid fell off the bars and his arm bent the wrong way. So you could literally see his bone sticking out of his arm, and the kid started screaming. So me and another guy took him to the office. And when we got there, she was like, okay, wait, let me get something for you. And she walks into the room next door and comes back with an ice pack and says, here, use this. What do you mean use this? My guy's bone was sticking out of his arm, and you want him to put an ice pack on that? Not every injury can be solved with an ice pack, Gretchen. This man needs to have surgery. Call a real hospital.
In my opinion, Miraculous is a tiny bit overrated. I mean, sis, don't get me wrong, I ain't no hater, but it's the same in every freaking episode. You know, someone gets angry, then they get acclimatized by Hawkmoth. Then Ladybug and Cat Noir come to the rescue and fight a little bit, quoi, and then Ladybug uses her, like, lucky charm, and then they win. Then Hawkmoth, at the end of every single episode, is like, I will get you next time, Cat Noir and Ladybug. Just you wait and see. Miss Girl! Well, it better be soon, Hawkmoth! It's been like 100 episodes, and you ain't even been close! Get your game face on! Get your game face on!
I was in class on Zoom. I wanted to go to sleep, honestly, because like when I'm tired, I go to sleep. I end up falling asleep and then class ends and everyone starts leaving the class. Except me, because I was like in a whole other universe at this point. I was dreaming, I was flying. At this point, me and the teacher are alone in the call. This is the best part! Then the teacher starts talking to me and he's like, Samantha, wake up. Samantha, please. Samantha, you have another class. He woke me up, but I was half awake, so I didn't really know what was going on. So I thought it was my brother waking me up, and I straight up yelled. I was like, shut up, you fat booger. And so then I realized I just called my teacher a fat booger. And now he scheduled a parent conference. I'm going on Monday, so I'm really excited.
When I was a kid, my brother and I loved staying up past our bedtime. Well, on one of our nightly hijinks, we decided to sneak into my sister's room. She had been sick, so my dad gave her some candy, and we wanted this candy too. It tasted a bit chalky, but boy was it good. Our dad came into the room, panicked to find out that we ate the entire box of my sister's cold medicine. Next thing I knew, we were rushing to the ER, and forced to drink this disgusting thick black tar, and then had our stomachs pumped. Just a bit traumatizing for a 5-year-old.
A story that happened to me a while ago. So I usually like to keep my YouTube channels and like whatever private. This girl comes up to me and she's like, oh my god, are you on YouTube? So I put on my best acting skills and I was like, no, I don't even watch YouTube. And she's like, oh, well, I have a YouTube channel and I have 1,000 subscribers. And I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. What do you do? And she's like, well, I dance. But get this, he had the audacity to tell us that if we were to start YouTube, we would become famous like her. Honey, here's...
I went to my best friend's house after school one day. She invited her boyfriend over without her parents knowing, and her parents didn't even know she had a boyfriend. They didn't allow her to have a boyfriend. I was in the front room working on a science project and watching out to see if her parents spontaneously came home. My best friend and her boyfriend were upstairs. All of a sudden, I see her dad pull into the top of the driveway unexpectedly, and I sprinted upstairs and screamed, your dad is here! They both were laughing and they were like, haha, you're so funny. They didn't believe me. And I was like, look, he is literally in the driveway, and we were all freaking out, and my best friend screamed, where are his shoes? I didn't remember to try to be funny, and he ran out the back door and he had to walk home. Her dad didn't see him, but her boyfriend did leave a pot of coffee on. My best friend and I at the time did not drink coffee, and her dad comes in and says, why is the coffee machine on? You guys don't drink coffee. And I don't think that I have ever been more scared in my life. I went to my best